These are the top 10 best workshop mods in the world, according to Blizzard. Well, in terms of popularity. So these are the most played mods right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so there is no surprise that number one at the very top of the list in the global rankings is the phenomenal Overfighter. Now, this has been made by Darwin. Of course, we know Darwin as the god of the workshop. He is the man who makes the most ridiculous mods. In fact, he probably holds the record for the most mods that have just been made full stop. He has made an incredible number of mods. This, though, is definitely his best mod. He constantly keeps working on this. He adds new players to it, and of course this is me playing against Darwin here, you guys can see in the background of this video. It's a super cool mode, this is, because it's actually a fully fledged game mode. A lot of the workshop mods are kind of silly little modes. This, though, you can totally play it, you can totally get better, and it's kind of got its own little meta, which is super cool, but you can be competitive with it, and I absolutely love that. Alright, so coming in at number 2, we've got aim training. Now, there's an absolute load of aim trainers, aim training, and all of that stuff. So what I've done is showed my favorite one here. This one is really cool because what you can do is you can fire at actual models in the game. So you can fire at enemy players like this, which gives you a more realistic, I think, training environment than just shooting at standard static targets. You can still shoot at static targets, though. I'll show you that in a little second, guys. But also, there's a lot of different aim training modes out there. I remember there's one where you can play as Farah and you can try and predict your Farah rocket hits, and there's literally loads. Arguably, these are the best modes in the workshop because they make you better at the core game of Overwatch. Whereas things like Overfighter, it's a completely different mode, although obviously it's an insanely good mod. Yeah, these are kind of usable modes. It's also things like the Anna Nade Trainer, you know, that again was made by Darwin, but you could throw the grenades and predict where your grenades are going to go, so you could set up awesome clutch grenades and stuff like that. Super cool stuff. But yeah, aim trainer, really like it. So this one's number 3. So this is called Genji's Practice Knife, I do believe, if Google Translate is to be believed. I think this is played a lot on the Chinese servers. However, this is very similar to a mode I'll show you guys towards the end of the video, which is called Genji Heaven, which is basically, you just play as Genji and kill everybody, and you can just do Genji things. And this looks identical to that mode. So it's a bit weird that these are split up in the list, although I guess, you know, this is a different game mode because, well, it's got a different name and it's from the Chinese servers. But yeah, this one then, coming in at number 4, is RPG mode. Now, there's a lot of different RPG modes out there, and I'm going to be real. I'm not the biggest fan of these modes because they're a little bit slow. I mean, I know why people like them because it's the whole upgrading your character, earning money. You can see me anyway in this mode. You sort of stand in the circles to earn money. When you've got enough cash, you can port back to the shop. You can buy abilities for your hero, so I could buy flashbang, roll, my ultimate ability. You can increase your healing per second, your damage per second, the amount of life you've got, and basically what you're trying to do is increase your level. You can see, because I've just joined this server, I'm level 0. There is a Doomfist who's level 440, and I'm firing at him right there. And yeah, basically you can't beat these people because they've got a massively high level. But that's what happens on these RPG modes. But they are cool, I think, for messing around with your friends and stuff. But I mean, it's very popular. 4th most popular mode in the world, which is a little bit strange because, well, it seems strange to me because I just don't really play them. Anyway, let's take a look at this one. This, ladies and gentlemen, is High Blood Pressure Marathon. Now, this is a Korean mode, and I think what you're supposed to do here is try and get to the enemy's spawn, but you have to do everything you can to stop enemy players getting to your spawn, and it means being a massive troll. So it means freezing people with May. It means just being an insane troll. It is literally a troll mode, and it is the 5th most popular global workshop code. And also the editing in these Korean videos is just crazy. I don't know what's going on at all, but it's just mental. It's like, what the hell? Also, I put the source in the bottom left of the video, as you guys can see. Again, I've no idea how I can even link to that. I just don't know. But there you go. That was the source. It's beautiful. Check it out. But yeah, High Blood Pressure Marathon. All right, number 6. This is also a bit of a favorite of mine. This is Super Smash Bros, and this is the new enhanced version of it. Again, this is a very, very playable game mode, and that's what's super cool with the workshop. When you look at things like Overfighter, when you look at things like Super Smash Bros, they are fully fledged playable game modes. Things like RPG mode, and I guess the Genji White Room or Genji Haven, they're okay, but they're kind of like, I don't want to say this without sounding disrespectful, but they're kind of like cheesy little low effort game modes in a way, whereas this is a complete like redesign of the game to make it into a different game. And to me, that absolutely blows my mind. And of course, this is playable as well. So you can play this with your friends. And when I say playable, I just mean that it's not like stupidly broken or there's a lot of issues. You can really have fun playing this and you can play it for a while. And I think to me, that's what differentiates a really good workshop mode to an amazing one. If it's one you can come back and keep playing, much like Overfighter and much like this mode. It's just so much fun. All right, let's move on to number 7. Now, this is parkour mode. Now, this is one of the parkour modes that I played. There are loads and loads of parkour workshop codes, and they all show off different maps, different like traps, and all kinds of stuff. Basically, it's pretty simple. All you've got to do is not land in the red because you'll die. So you've just got to find your way around the map. You can use different heroes. When you complete the map, you can unlock other heroes to do it with, and it's pretty incredible, this mode is. It's really strangely addictive. Now, on the face of it, I was like, this ain't going to be too interesting because I'm just going to be like, well, what the hell? Who cares about parkour? But I tell you what, I became addicted, and it is a mode that you really want to. You will sit here and you will play this for hours on end trying to work out how to do it, and when you do it, it feels awesome. Dare I say, ladies and gentlemen, it feels like a single player Overwatch. I mean, look at my reaction there. I was not happy. I was not happy at all. I almost made it. Kind of jump across, get to the high ground there, then I want to get onto the. Well, I guess they're like silos or whatever. Yeah, those things. I want to jump over there. And then, but yeah, I kind of have to judge it just right. I'm going to make it. No, I died. It's frustrating, but when you do it, it's so cool. And then, of course, you can go back and do it with different heroes. And, of course, you can find different maps, different parkour codes. It's a pretty good mode. But yeah, it's kind of like single player because you're playing against yourself, right? And, hello, Overwatch 2 single player mode, BlizzCon, please. Hello, yo. All right, so number 8, this is Uno. Now, this is really popular even now. And I was quite surprised that the global workshop ranking list that Keith Myron put onto the Blizzard forums, which is, of course, what we're pulling this data from, this was so low down. I thought Uno would be, like, literally... I thought it would be number 1, to be honest, or at least number 2, but apparently it's number 8 worldwide. It's really popular, as I say. I mean, it's so popular, I literally cannot get into a game because everybody's playing it, right? So I could start a game, I guess, and just hope for people to join. But you always end up joining as a spectator because the slots are always full because people are absolutely addicted to this. But there isn't really too much to say about this. It's literally Uno, and it's an Overwatch. So, it's beautiful. Okay, this one is number 9, and this is called White Room, and I think this is some sort of dating simulator inside Overwatch, I think. I'm not entirely sure what this is. Now, this is a Chinese mod, and as you can see, we've got a McCree, and he walks up to a Mercy, and he flashbangs her, turns into Diva, and then there's a love emote off the Mercy. So the Mercy clearly liked being flashbanged. And so now, because the McCree's turned into a Diva, the McCree Diva, the Diva Cree, does an emote and puts a love heart on the ground, and then turns into a Farah. So I don't know what this. It's like some weird mating ritual. It looks really nice, though. I'll give him that. It does look really nice. Got nice particle effects in the sky, and then Farah gets really excited and blasts barrage off into the sky, and then there's a big heart in the sky, and then Farah flies towards it, and then, well, Valkyrie's popped by Mercy, and the explosions of the rockets turn into fireworks, which is really cool. Ladies and gentlemen, that is really cool. But what this mode is for, I do not know. I think it's some sort of role play mode, I think. I don't know, but it's really cool. Like, this has been really cool for me to see, like, the mods that you don't generally see because, well, you know, I don't play on the Chinese server. I mean, it's impossible. I literally can't play on it. All right, okay, so number 10, this is Genji Heaven. Now, this is just like, well, it's just like the earlier one, the Genji knife fight. It's exactly the same. So I don't know why these were split up, but yeah, it's just Genji jumping around, slashing people, doing Genji things. Also, while this runs in the background, we'll give some honourable mentions out, ladies and gentlemen, to the most popular codes as well in Europe. So number 1 is Overfighter, which is to be expected because that is the most popular mode in the world. Then it's Genji Haven. And then you've got, or Genji Heaven even, then you've got Sprint Racing, which I believe was made by Darwin as well, where you just get faster and faster with Soldier 76 as you sprint. But if you touch a wall, then you slow back down to 0 again. You've got Super Smash Bros, Parkour, Aim Training, Overwatch Shooting Range, Mountain Climbing, Uno at number 9, and Torb golf at number 10. So you can see it is actually really healthy right now, the workshop is. And the devs also say that 4.64 million people have actually played in the workshop. That's incredible. Absolutely incredible. All right, guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. If you guys enjoyed the video, then like the video. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. It's also @Stylosa on Instagram. And I will catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.
I'm just mashing around.
Oh, God, yeah, I can't stop it.
There you go.
No, it's recoverable. It's not.
Nope.
I'm gone. I'm dead. Hang on, I've been abused it. It's not fair. I'm playing against the person who made the game, and they're abusing it. It's not right.
I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I'm playing at like 30% effort right now.
Oh my God, it's even worse.
I'm sorry.